we stream.
Excellent. Hi.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah, it's always awkward when you go back and watch an episode where I'm supposed to be giving the recap and you realize that everyone else's mic works, but not mine.
Right.
So it's just
Yes.
silence
Yes.
and music
So-
in the beginning.
Yes, do make sure that you're getting picked up, because
Alright, yes, it looks like I'm
As-
getting picked up now. We should
Oh, good.
be fine.
Yay. All right, give us the recap, if you will.
Okay. Yes, yes. I've been debating how I wanted to do recaps for him, but I think I've
Are you
decided.
gonna dictate to your book?
I think it's going to be the exact opposite. I think this is going to be the book dictating back.
Ooh.
I've heard.
Like I said earlier, the book, when face visible, right? It looks like an old, like a wizened old man, like little, like beard made of paper, like eyebrows. It's cute. It would make a great light. Yes. You said that you had a fight. Interesting. Let's see. You started your last journey with chicken stores. And it's like you can see it's weird because you can see in his eyes that the pages flip, that they're not really flipping because the book is still closed. Okay, yes. You went on a little journey. You followed a landlocked child for some reason. Adventure. Adventure is the reason cited here. Yes. Yes. Why are you talking? Children don't have arcane secrets. Really bad excuses. Just say you wanted to go follow a little girl so they don't get in trouble. That's a lie. You're a liar. You lied to them. Anyways, okay, let's see. You chased a little girl down. That sounds bad. I will rephrase that. Maybe you should rephrase it. I'm just a book. You followed. You got all your friends to join you. Oh, your friends now. That's nice. That's good. You've never had one of those before. Well, I mean, I guess Noctis, but I've never really trusted him. He doesn't read, and that's unforgivable. Oh, you fought an owl bear. 2 owl bears? Ah, but you were in the air like a coward. Good. I mean, like a brave winged one. You fought from the air, carrying a child. Ah, you're a protector. Sounds much better that way. Phrase it like that. Don't say that I hid in the air. That's bad. No, people will read this. This is not good for your progeny. Oh, her daddy is dead. That's awkward. Well, good, you grab the bodies, that's great. This child wants so much money. You're not really gonna give that to her, are you? Gonna let her keep half? That's very unfair. Then again, she's a child and you are rich. This is bad for the economy, I don't know how to tell you. Children shouldn't have that much money. Imagine what she's gonna do with a candy store. There's candy stores for the landlocked, right? Are they all beet flavored? You wrote a lot about beets earlier. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, no, you better get this child back safely. It's weird. Beet flavored candy. I'm gonna throw up. Anyway, there we go. That's all I remember.
Incredible. All right, so last week we ended with you all settling down to sleep here because you're several hours travel outside of the city. Most of you were going to camp out here. Noctis had headed back into the city to alert Macy's mother, Phoebe, and then go back to Johanna's house for the night, I believe is what he said he was going to do.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and does anyone in the camping group have something they want to do before you guys do your long rest real quick?
No, I do have something I want to do in the morning, though.
Okay, we'll wait for morning stuff.
Belle just wants to go up to Johannes. Do you want me to call you Johannes? Or you introduce yourself as John, but your name's Johannes. I just want to do what you want me to do. But
And what do you feel more comfortable doing?
whatever you prefer.
I blink a lot. That's literally I want you to do what you feel most comfortable doing.
Okay. Cool.
Macy
Anyway.
is watching you two both incredulously. And she's just like, well, you've got to have a preference. Like, my brother doesn't like being called Archibald because he's not bald. He likes to be called Archie. So you like being called John?
Archibald? That's a good name.
Yeah, but don't call him that. Call him Archie.
I was going to say, nobody calls me Johannes, but also nobody calls me John. Well,
What do
not
people
just
call
calls me
you?
Johannes, but usually Master de Plumet.
Well, if you wish to go by that,
No,
I can.
no, that's for this. No. Call me Johannes or call me John, whichever you prefer. Though in the presence of other winged ones, call me Johannes.
Alright. She'll do that. Looks around, realizes that Noctis isn't there. John, thank you for. I just. Sorry to interrupt.
No, Noctis doesn't count as a winged one in this context.
Oh, okay. Thank you for adding that last part on, because like he does. Why wouldn't he count? He has wings, but anyway, I'm off track. I just wanted to say thank you for keeping our friend over here, this little one, safe. Thank you for trusting us. AC, I'm sorry, but we didn't get here quick enough. But glad that you're safe. So thank you, John. Thank you, John, for what you did in helping out.
Well, we all did this together. I don't know why you're thinking me. That feels weird.
You
And
were
I
the
look
one
at
that.
Matey and I go, is that weird? Does this feel weird to you?
The whole thing's pretty
What?
weird to me.
Okay.
Well, there were two of them. They could have gotten to her if you didn't keep her in the air. So that was just. You're a good man. That's what I was just trying to say. So thank you.
I would have felt very bad to watch a child get mauled. That's nothing to thank me for.
I'm glad you have some understanding of morality and not letting people die.
No. Altruism isn't real. I did that so I wouldn't have to watch a child get mauled. And obviously she's of like mind and wants arcane secrets. Like, this child is cool.
I was just grinning. You,
I'm
you
very
can
cool.
You can keep saying that, but I know you're a good guy. But I just want to say thank you. And we should probably set up watch or something. Sleep isn't really my friend. What did people call it? Isnomia? Is that what it is?
Insomnia.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Insomnia. So I have no problem keeping watch the entire night for you guys. But just somebody probably should. You know, where there's two owlbears, who knows what else?
Well,
Especially
we
now that the bed.
can take turns.
Wait a second.
How
Wait.
about...
You want to sleep outside completely exposed
Well, no.
to the elements with just one person watching at a time?
Yeah, that's typically what happens. Sometimes two. But who knows what else are here in these woods? So
Well, here's the thing. you can't see well.
Yeah,
And you need to sleep.
I promise
because
I will be
You
fine.
need to, like, be able to use your magical energies or something for tomorrow.
I haven't. I really didn't use any magical energies.
Know if you need to stay up. No, I'm talking to John.
Oh, yeah.
Kel, you are having trouble sleeping, but also you can't really see well at night.
Yeah, that's
John
true.
needs to regain magical energies. Ma Kent, are you good at staying up?
I think so. We've already had like dinner. I think Ma is already like snoring at this point.
I can keep watch.
I'll take that as an.
I
You
only
folk
need
probably
4
wake up
hours.
early though. What?
I only need 4 hours. I'll rest for 4 hours.
Oh.
And then I can take the later watch.
Kind of what I
Okay,
usually
well-
do.
You would probably recognize that Ma does wake up like fairly
Yeah,
early,
them-
like not 4 hours of sleep early, but like
Yeah, them farm folk wake up early.
yes.
And so we can leave the last bit to them. And I guess Kel, you can go ahead and try to go to sleep and also wake up with Ma, because you're also farm folk. So you guys can have a last-ish watch. And then I guess I can take first watch with Johannes if we want to double up, or something like that.
Alright.
It's important that we take turns, not be too exhausted. I've
I
been
agree.
exhausted this last week, and I did not like it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
All right, you curl up somewhere. And you, little one, I guess we're out camping, so a later bedtime's okay, but you should still go to bed soon.
She
There-
looks
there are
around
some-
how it's already like midnight. She's like, yeah, a later bedtime is kind of. Never mind.
All right, look, I am not your mom,
Really? Oh,
so
don't look at it.
there is a set of extra blankets next to Mama Kent. Assuming that this girl didn't pack her own, there is something available for her.
I would suggest going to sleep soon.
Fine. She does pull out a blanket, but it's definitely not like a sleeping roll, so she does go over to the extra one with her blanket. Okay.
And I'm gonna post up watching with Johannes then.
You see,
Okay.
Kel just goes and leans against a rock, and he's just watching you guys as you watch. And like the entire night, you'll just see that he does not sleep, but is just sitting there restfully watching you guys.
Here's right here.
He gets it from his paw.
When I start my watch, I literally just go around and you see me like using my quill even on the ground and various objects around us, which feels weird, but you notice it writes and the ink stays. And I cast the alarm spell.
Oh, I thought you were just like gonna be like graffitiing the rocks.
I mean, yeah, it'll
Johannes
disappear
is-
in the morning if I wipe it away with my quill, but for now I have a magic quill because I'm a scribe and I just like, oh, like it just writes. It's just magic and it's there. I'm like, why not do it like this? That sounds fun.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go over to Noctis as he heads back into the city. Is he muted?
I'm here. Hello.
He was just
There you are.
searching for gifts.
I do that.
It is the dead of night when you return to the city, Noctis. The only activity about is the things that are going on in the dead of night, most people are asleep and at home at this point.
Okay. I'll go straight for Macy's home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And are the lights on? Because I know that her mom's probably worried and awake right now.
There is, you can see the light of a candle through the front window.
Okay. I very gently knock, because I don't know if there are any other kids in the house. I know the other party members know there are other kids in the house, but Noctis doesn't know.
That's true. You don't know that.
So he very lightly raps on
The door opens immediately, and her very tired, very harried-looking mother opens the door, and she looks around and just sees you. Says, can I help you?
Yes, so good news about your daughter.
Oh!
She is safe.
Oh, where is she?
So, she made it quite a while out of town before you're able to find her. I'm talking straight out my butt, but I mean, we were able to find her, and we were also able to find the caravan that was supposed to be coming back.
Oh. I'm gonna guess from your expression that's not good news.
It is not good news, I'm very sorry to say.
Oh.
Your daughter currently, so we caught up with her. She's tired. She's resting at a camp that we set up. They'll be coming back in the morning. I just felt I should come back immediately and let you know because I know you'd be worried.
Thank you. She's not hurt?
She's not hurt. She's perfectly safe.
Thank you. Thank you. That's good.
About the caravan, it was 2 owlbears that had attacked it, and then I hold up the paws.
You just see all the color drain out of her face. Straight up, this woman looks like she might be about to pass out.
I put them away. We took them out.
I can see that.
I felt like I'd lead with the good news about your daughter first and the fact that she was safe before showing you that. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have even shown you.
Do you, I should offer you tea? I shouldn't be down on the door. Do you want to come in?
Oh, I'm good. I'm about to head off to bed myself now that I've informed you, so.
Good. I mean, thank you. Is there anything else?
No. She's in good company. She'll be back soon, or in a couple hours, once they can make the trip and are rested, so.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then I fly off to Johannes's house, and I'd like to, as I'm coming in, before I get to the house, before I'm like in view of it, I'd like to touch down and try and approach on foot, and try and make a perception check as to who might be watching either from the house or around.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Gotta love the paranoia.
Well, because there was that one person following us earlier, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
true. That's true.
That's a 17.
You see someone is sneaking out of Johannes's room.
Okay, I would like to follow them. And I have advantage because I have the elven cloak. Or I have
what are you...
Huh?
What did you say you were doing?
I would like to sneak and follow them.
Follow them? Okay. Sure thing. Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That's 25.
Let me just roll there. Yeah, definitely hidden. Wow. Okay, this dice is grounded. Anyway, it's the second 5 is rolled in a row, so it's another time now. Anyway, yeah, you are able to follow them. They sneak out. They walk a little ways away, and then they take flight and fly back towards the palace ground.
Oh, can I, before I do anything like taking off myself in pursuit, can I get like a good look at them? Do they pass by like anything that might give me a view on their face?
They are keeping their face hidden as they're going, but once they take flight, once they get ready to fly off, they've kind of stopped hiding at that point. You can tell that this is Prince Amatrine.
Oh, can I just straight up quietly call out to him like, Prince?
He startles and looks over and he's like, "What?
You're not very good at stealthing. We're
Shut up!"
okay. We have a lead on the person you asked us about. Just thought I'd
He
update
walks
you.
over to you and puts a hand over your mouth like, "Shut up."
I nod.
Okay. We really can't talk about this here.
You say that one more time?
We really can't talk about this here. He looks around at how you're like, yeah, it's the dead of night, you're out in public, essentially.
Okay.
It's just, and I don't know who you are.
Oh, where's my name?
So-
Hang on. I'm Noctis Pierce, Epos Stramos Murder Sure. And I do a formal bow.
And okay, what?
I'm a friend of Johannes.
Interesting. You can see that he definitely recognizes your name, and he's like, "Huh? Okay, okay, great."
I'd also prefer if you didn't share that, but I mean,
I know exactly. I'm like, never mind. He's like looking around, trying to figure out where you guys can go to talk privately. He's like, this is.
I just wanted to say we were out of town for a minute, and I hold up the 2 owlbear paws. We'll be coming back.
Oh, okay, great.
He's got a completely different opinion of me now. He's like, what the hell?
All right, great. Well, if I guess it sounds like it went well. Whatever you were up to.
It did.
Great.
Anyway, good night, Prince.
Bye.
And then I
Looking
go.
rather perturbed. All right.
After that, I go in and I crawl in bed, and then I fall asleep.
Excellent. You may take a long rest. The rest of you, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You guys just take a long rest,
Yay!
and we'll go to morning. We'll go back to the camp for morning.
Whoa.
'Cause- All right, everybody remembered to level up, right?
Yes.
We're at level 6 now, right? No, yes.
You're at level 4. Right. That's okay.
Why am I not finding the long rest button?
It's at the top of your thingy.
It's on the back of your head. You just got a head pillow.
Well, that's why I'm.
Top right. Spells for beings.
Of spells. Oh, weird. Okay.
Don't ask me. I didn't make the site.
All right. I
Okay.
have hit that button. I've long rested.
And those of you who are out camping, awake in the morning. Nothing came to disturb you in the night. You kind of get the feeling that anything else that might have been out here was not hanging around near where 2 owl bears were. So that was a factor.
Welby's gonna get up and it's gonna say, well, I figured I had an idea last night, and those 2 owlbears there look like they could be mates. I didn't exactly take a look at their undercarriage, but I'm gonna make sure that there's no younglings running around or anything like that. Because a baby owlbear is just a continuance of the problem.
Fair enough.
I'll help you. And Macy draws her very fancy dagger.
Yes, Johannes, if you would please, or John, I don't know anymore.
Oh, it's John if there's no winged ones around.
Oh, okay.
Not including Noctis and Johannes. Any other time.
Right. Oh, okay. John, then. Could you see if the owl, like, if there's a cave or something visible from the air? Actually, do they stay in caves or nests? I don't know enough about it.
Sure, I can look from above and see if there's a viable, I don't know, nesting ground.
Sure. Go ahead, and whoever's looking for the nest of the owl bears, make me an investigation check.
That's a dirty 20.
Awesome. Yeah. As you take to the air and you do a little flying about, you notice that the direction they were coming, so over the little hill where the second one appeared from, there does seem to be an area in there where there's a little baby cave in the back of that hill.
I go, look like there might be a little cave. Do we want to check around?
Yeah. Point the way, please.
I walk ahead. I guide them. And
Awesome.
after getting about 10 feet, I think better than I go. I like fly into the air, like 10 feet up where I'm out of owlbear reach. And I just kind of go from that height. Also with music, because owlbears mean.
So you are a good guy. I knew it.
I just don't want to see a child maul. That doesn't make me good. It just makes me, not want to see a child mauled.
Awesome.
Most good people don't want to see that, so.
Welby, you're the one heading into the cave first, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm looking for eggs or any younglings or...
Roll me
Yeah.
a d3.
I will roll a d3. That is a 3.
Welby, wait, can you
Cool.
see in the dark?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. And Welby, roll me an investigation check.
Yes. Investigation. One of my absolute strong suits of -1. That is a beautiful roll. Absolutely beautiful.
Cool. Well then, in that case, all you're going to find is there's some things scattered around the entrance to this. Some old, ripped up like clothes, things that look like they came from other travelers and people that were victims to these owl bears as well. And you find a potion of animal friendship, and above table, that is his prize for guessing one of the songs earlier this week.
Yay!
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Potion of animal friendship.
Oh, how did that get in there? That means these were someone's pets. Oh no.
Or they killed someone who was coming to be like, I want to befriend an owl.
You know, that's Darwinism at its finest.
Yes.
When-
Yeah, anybody else
Darwin Award.
checking out the cave or what?
I am checking out the sky.
Making sure. I'm just making sure Missy's safe.
Macy is in the air with Johannes, so.
Yep. Making sure they're both safe, that nothing's gonna come after them. I'm not interested in the cave.
Mama Kent, you up to anything right now?
I think I'm just packing up, or yeah. Just backing up, unless I just zoned out and missed that we were already leaving.
Nope, it was just people investigating the cave. Welby rolled a 5, so.
Gotcha.
Hopefully
I mean,
we
unless
don't
someone
miss
calls
any.
me over, I think I'm just backing up.
The
Okay.
eggs are younglings, which will probably need a pop on the head.
Yes, as you poke your head in a little more, you do see there are 3 unhatched eggs.
Oh, wait.
Is that
I can't cast message to remind you, but remember, we would have been reminded by this little girl that there was someone who was buying monster parts and things in town, and she demands half the money, so I feel like she probably would have reminded you if there are things that we need to bring them out for her money.
Well, just to clarify, she was saying that there was a reward for, like, bringing back the bodies by the person who sent out the,
caravan?
yeah, the caravan. So
Like,
it's more of, like,
specifically
retrieving
caravan
body retrieval.
members.
Yeah.
Oh, then I misinterpreted that one. You smash away, man.
Yeah, all she said was that there was a reward for body retrieval of the people.
I get ya.
Yes, Welby. You're the only one investigating the cave right now, Welby, so it's just you.
Okay. I'm going to. You said 3 eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Have them for breakfast. No.
Actually, that was the
Those
plan.
are-
That sounds
Those probably
great.
have a lot of protein,
It's
so.
like ostrich eggs.
I'm
But on
gonna
steroids.
pick some up. And whoa, that dog. Whoa.
You're picking
I'm
them up?
going to pick up these eggs and take them over to the campfire.
Okay. What do you do when you're at the campfire?
Well, I'm gonna try and make some scrambled eggs. But, I'm not sure if we have dishes for that.
I have a pot that we
A
used
pot
last
would
night
work.
to make that weird soup that somehow didn't taste bad between the two of us.
Yes,
No.
Mark, wanna help me make some scrambled eggs?
Macy
Sure.
looks horrified. You're going to eat them?
I look
I know, right?
confused.
They're
I
not
just go,
beets.
why
We should
wouldn't
have
you?
beets.
I feel like I should, like,
Because they're
roll some...
owlbear eggs. You could sell them.
Oh,
We
you
can
know what?
sell
There
them?
is a market for owlbear eggs. People like exotic pets. They're probably worth, I don't know.
Exotic pets, and I'm gonna point at one particular bag of holding.
I go, you're right. And I open my bag of holding up and I go, load them up.
I was
Misinterpreting
meaning
everything.
the corpses, but
Sweet. You load up the eggs.
I was kind of hungry though.
Well, we got
pull out
nuts for
another jar
that.
of beets.
I hand
I just
him a
hand you a
muffin.
full jar of beets.
I will take the jar, open it, and just start sadly eating from. Because I wanted like beets mixed with eggs, but no eggs. Okay, let's
I mean,
go.
hey, I mean, if you put up a fight, like, out of character, like, if you put up a fight and you want to, like, try one, I'm happy to be on your side about it.
No, here's the thing. Welby wants money.
That's fair. Yeah, that does trump it.
That's true. And Welbu was just told this is how you get money.
That's true.
I do have some hardtack I could hand you to have with it.
I'll. Well, it's not that I don't like the beets.
No, I gotcha, but you wanted something extra with it, yeah.
Well, I wanted to try the eggs.
Yes.
Listen, it's the
Well,
child
who knows,
who's
maybe-
like, who wants the money the most. That's all I gotta say.
I will usher
You
us.
know, they don't even have egg inside them anymore. We don't know how long ago they were laid.
Can I do some sort of, like, I mean, I'm on a farm and sure our main thing is beets, but, like,
Yeah.
can I do some kind of roll to, like, try and, you know, there's like that where you, like, use the light to look inside the egg sort of thing.
Yeah, we can call that animal handling or survival.
Do you reference
I've
lights?
heard until.
I think I just like hold on, like I just pick it up or whatever. I don't
Oh, I was
say.
gonna say,
Hold it
if you
to the
reference that,
sun.
that having light would be helpful, I can literally cast my new cantrip I took for the blind people in the party. My dancing lights.
You know, I have the same modifier, so I will do animal handling because I don't do that very often. That's a 13.
Awesome. Yeah, you are taking a look at these, and you, not being familiar with like owlbear gestation specifically, can't tell time frames or anything, but these are like pretty well formed baby owlbears inside these eggs. You're not getting scrambled eggs out of these.
It's for the best, lad. There's not much. You wouldn't get much egg out of this, anyways. It's a full chick
I
at
guess
this
I've
point.
not really had, like, I don't know how late you can eat eggs still.
I mean, you could still eat it, but you wouldn't get much yolk out of it.
There's this one delicacy. It's pretty forbidden around here, but I heard landlocked in some places eat something called balut.
Loot? Loot's what you get from
No, balutes. It's a weird dish that's forbidden amongst the non-landlocked because eggs.
You came from an egg?
No,
lay eggs?
I'm an elf, but like Aarakocra are pretty sensitive about these things.
Why didn't you just say Aarakocra then? You made it sound like it was exclusive to all landlocked.
What?
No, he's saying that only landlocked do it.
Yeah, it feels
What?
weird
I don't
and
lay
wrong
eggs.
because eating.
Oh, I meant
No.
laying eggs.
No, we don't lay eggs. Aarakocra lay eggs.
But you said winged ones, so I thought all of you
Well,
might.
no.
So.
Just winged ones don't generally eat what could technically be the offspring of other winged ones. It's just a weird thing.
Huh.
You mean you don't eat chicken?
No, I definitely eat chicken. But there was a weird, like balut specifically is like a weird thing that rebels would do to Aarakocran eggs. So just it became a different thing later, but it started off as like a rebellion thing, eating people.
I don't want to know more about this. Let's keep walking.
Macy is taking notes.
I could say, don't do that. Don't eat people. That's
I'm not
wrong.
gonna do it. I'm just writing it down.
When you eat people, you eat prions, and that's bad.
What's a
Don't eat
prion?
prawn.
Prions are in people. When you eat people, your body knows you ate people, and you can never go back. But also, your body.
I can never go.
It's bad. Don't do it. I never expected you to try and eat children or people.
Everyone else is confused as I am right now because I don't really know prions or any of this. This is not making the most amount of sense to me, but I'll believe you.
I have a book all about it back at the manse.
I thought they were selling prawns down by the beach, though. I don't know. I picked up her accent. Sorry. I'm just...
All I got from that is if you eat prawns, you're cursed.
No, not prawns. If you eat people, prawns are quite wicked.
That's what I thought.
Are prawns people?
No, prawns
Prawns
are
are
a
not
type of shellfish.
Oh. For living on an island, I really didn't eat a lot of seafood.
Huh. Did you eat rocks?
No, like, there might have been lots of rock in it, but they had like these towering big things of I don't know. It's like giant wheat, like scaled to a giant.
But why would you scale it to a giant?
What? No. Look, how small is a wheat seed around these parts?
Normal size?
Not very big, right? Like you can hold one on your fingertip.
Yeah.
Well, for one of those wheat seeds that they have, they could hold one of those on their fingertip. Or I could hold like 2 of them in my arms.
You lived with giants?
Yes,
That's so
Why?
cool.
that's where I was born and raised.
Really?
Yes. On the island of Brobdingnag.
Were you on the west side of the island?
I didn't really keep track of that, but I was at a, I'm not sure if it's called a monastery or a convent, but something along those lines.
Well, were there lady priests or just men priests?
Both?
Then it wasn't technically either.
Maybe it was just a regular village, but they were real religious.
Well, there was a monastery. Like there wasn't much of a village around it. It was just
So,
Like a commune?
I was just say, a monastery would be only males. It would be monks, and a
I don't
convent
know
is
what to
just
call the
nuns.
building. What do you call the building?
A church?
There was a church inside the building. Like maybe a castle? They could maybe be called a castle. It had a keep, and I don't know all the. Look, I'm trying to study architecture, but I don't know all the names yet.
Oh.
So I don't know what it's called. The name of it was called the Oaken Retreat.
So it was multiple buildings.
Well, multiple buildings surrounded by a wall.
A town?
No, I think that's also
Village.
technically a monastery. But a monastery consists of also a nunnery. I don't know. I'm not very
guess.
religious.
Maybe it used to be a monastery, and then more people came.
It was run by Mother Superior, so
Oh,
So there was an abbot or an abbess.
I guess maybe it's an abbey. Is abbey the right word?
Well, oh no, there would have been an abbey in a monastery. Because a monastery has monks only, or also monks and a separate building with an abbey. But nuns can only live in either an abbey or a convent, which is also a nunnery. It just depends on what you're doing. This isn't important. And
you
I
guys
look-
are traveling by
And I
now,
look
so
down at
you
Mason and I
are
go,
on
you
the
should,
way."
you should always read books so you can know exactly what someone is talking about.
Right.
If we have books, which we don't really have a lot of.
What?
Well, they're real expensive, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? From what I hear, libraries where there's at least like 5 books are for showing off that you're really rich.
I heard there's libraries with whole walls of books.
Yes, so
He
you can...
has some bookshelves at his. He called it a manse. Is that another word for? No, it's not the same word as monastery.
No, it's a decently sized town hall.
Huge.
No.
You've got a library in a house?
Well, no, the library in our manse isn't as big as the library in the main estate.
You've got 2 libraries?
How many books is that?
Well, many books. When a wizard dies in my family, our grimoire stays in the family, and so those are typically kept in the library, though they're not read through, but they do consist of we have journals, which are notes and books recorded by a person for themselves and posterity, and then we have also tomes for study on things like, creatures and flora and fauna. We have books on noble bloodlines and what's going on genealogically in the kingdom, and those have to be updated every time something happens. With a family in just at least our kingdom, where we all reside.
Macy is staring at you completely starry-eyed at this point. You can tell that she's just heard you say you have a library full of arcane secrets. Wow.
Realizing the disparity amongst classes.
Wait, tome is another word for book, right?
It's a bigger book, though. My book's just like a notebook. She holds up her little notebook.
Well,
Right, and is a journal... A journal is the same thing as a notebook, right?
Well...
Kind of?
No, a notebook is a thing that you can also use as a journal, but a notebook is meant specifically for notes, whereas a journal is meant for recording your thoughts and the things that are occurring in your life. Whereas a tome is a scholarly work, and a book is not always scholarly. Less evidence, more rumor, and less. Books really that expensive?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we only had maybe 4
In your whole house?
in the entire Oaken Retreat. One of which was a holy book.
We don't have any books at my house, except this one when I get there. I asked my dad for one a while ago. He said I couldn't because they're really expensive. A new one is 25 gold, and that's half a year of money for us.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was one holy book, and then one was on farming, another one was hard to understand. I think it had something to do with numbers.
Like
and then there was
or like census.
An illustrated version of the holy book for the little kids.
Wow.
And I think we also had some stone tablets, but those were all written in giant. I'm not sure if those count.
I don't know. That's why my mom made me practice so much with my writing and reading, so maybe I can get a job and then I can see a library someday.
That's a good goal. I like that goal. Yeah, so books are expensive. Kel, did you have any books at home? Or Ma?
Kel kind of just... I think he gets red in the face. And, We don't really have
The
time
school-
for reading.
I've got them down at the school, though.
That's good. It's good to be able to read. Even just common is good.
Yeah, it is good to read.
What? Welby is picking up the signs and he's gonna drop the topic.
Reading is a
But
fundamental skill everyone should have.
There's not a lot of books, and you say that we should read to learn about the world, but where should we read?
Now that's a question.
At home, abroad while you travel.
What?
You don't even
Traveling
need to do it
for
for
money.
leisure or learning. How are you supposed to keep track of things without the ability to read and write?
You could
My
make
mom says
tally
I'm
marks.
lucky I got to learn to read because I didn't have to work yet, so I can go to school. Oh, though probably not anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder.
Well, I can already read, so maybe I can get a good job.
What kind of job you gonna be looking for?
I don't know. I haven't learned any arcane secrets yet, so I can't get any wizard jobs.
Well, wizardry takes a long time to master. I'm still
And a lot of
I'm still
money.
at the beginnings. I'm very young.
She looks at you and looks up at you. She's like, oh, okay.
I'm only 51.
You're older than my dad.
Older than me.
Not older than me.
I mean, I'm an elf. I live for a long.
Right. I don't know how that. There's a word for that, but it's a numbers word. I don't know how that is different. Like, I know you live longer.
You
just
don't
don't
understand
know
how
if
it,
you-
how it correlates or translates age-wise for you.
Yeah.
I am approximately in your age 19.
Oh. So not that much older than me.
So I'm older than you.
Technically,
still
you're
older
supposed
than
to
you
be
either way.
emotionally intelligent.
Well, you're
I'm
you're
9 and a
mocking.
half.
Anyways, where do you plan on learning your arcane secrets, Mason?
I don't know. I mean, there's not like a school for it. You gotta have a sponsor. Or go to another country, but I think even then you still need a sponsor of some kind. I don't really know about other countries.
DM, I have
Johannes could teach you.
a question.
Yeah,
So, how do I phrase it? Is there some sort of way to test magical aptitude in this world? Right, I know like most fantasy novels, there's like some way that a magical practitioner can like test to see if someone else has that like spark or ability, right? Is there something like this?
for wizards, it would mostly be trying to learn a cantrip to see if you can pull it off.
And she's a halfling, right?
She's a gnome.
She's a gnome. Okay, she's a gnome.
Don't gnomes have innate casting?
I don't think so.
I think
Yes,
it
they
depends
do.
on the type of gnome.
Let me go look at her character sheet.
See if it says anything about an innate cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say deep gnomes do, but I don't know about other gnomes. So forest gnomes don't. Then again, they can.
Okay.
Never mind. They can innately cast minor illusion.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I think she's a forest gnome. So, yeah, technically I should be able to do that. Well, she'll be able to learn to do that. She is 9.
We're all walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or flying in your case. I'm not sure if you're still walking.
I'm at one point. I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, without rolling stealth, put her on Kel's shoulders, so that I don't have to carry her anymore.
Kel doesn't like mind at all. He just gladly does it, just trying to help out.
She opens up her and is using your head as a little table to write on.
That's perfect, because what I was going to do is I was going to fly along next to her, and I was going to try and walk her through, like, the dancing lights cantrip.
Ooh,
And
okay.
see if I can kind of, on this several hours walk, at least get her in a thing that she can practice. I'll be like, listen, if you can learn a cantrip, just a single cantrip, and you can prove your worth to someone, they might take you on as an apprentice. So, you'd be willing to study.
Johannes.
Do you need water?
No, sorry.
Don't worry. I'm sorry, Pixie.
No, I don't need water. I was. Only there was someone who knew how to do magic rather well around here that we just already were in contact with. That would be.
There aren't any mages who know how to do magic around here.
Yeah, that's the. If only like there was someone that. I don't know. Create fire out of nothing and.
There's no such thing as creating fire out of nothing.
Macy
I look
looks
at Macy,
down
I'm like,
over her
crazy.
head at you, Belle, and Macy's like, "You know he's a wizard, right?"
I know he's a wizard.
Okay. Just
Which-
checking.
Wizards use magic, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out, saying he could teach you. You don't have to go to school. You can just.
No, you
He's
have
right
to
here.
go to school. That's how this works.
I
You
didn't
think
go to
I just
school.
learned magic one day?
You learned it from a person, right?
You have a teacher. There's not a school for magic here that I can go to.
No, I
So you need
didn't
somebody
go
that
to
can
a school
teach
for
you.
magic either. It was a lot of self-teaching and studying in between things. And then there were certain spells I was forced to learn.
I'm just like.
Magic is a lot of study. It's a lot of repetition.
I think
I'm
you
good
can.
at studying.
You could.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
You play your cards right, kid. I think you can get. We'll work with him. We'll help you out.
I'm gonna
That's
run
what
her
I'm-
through the alphabet, make sure she just knows like the actual alphabet first, and then I think
She
I'll
has
teach her like
impeccable penmanship.
she is what?
She has impeccable penmanship.
I'm just like, this is a good child. Yes. I go, perfect. Are you ready to learn a new alphabet?
Are you going to teach me magic?
I'm gonna teach you the basis of magic.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna have her copy down like next to what I'm gonna write. I guess I'll like hand her a sheet that I write down on, and I'm like, you need to copy these, and it'll just be like the basis of like magical runes that you would write in your spell book to like create the formulas.
Okay.
And like, I guess like, I don't know, maybe the way I imagine magic to be for a wizard is like, runes have certain meanings. Like, I think of magic in like an alchemical like term. So you've got like this symbol which means like earth or gold or aurum or things like that. And then I'm like, you need to understand what these each mean, blah blah blah. And I'll just teach her the. It's not any actual magic, though I did give her one formula for dancing lights, and then all the bases to try and understand how to make the dancing lights from there.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'll just be like, you have to practice every day. Now, listen to your mother and help with what she wants and do things like that. When you can, you practice this. Because magic doesn't work until you understand it, till you can feel the very essence of what these symbols mean. And then once you learn the symbols and you understand, you won't even have to write them down. Sometimes. Some spells it's absolutely necessary, but that's a different story. For this, you don't need to. Except in the beginning. And I go, in the beginning, you'll write it down, and I'll like write, and just as an example, I'll write down the little formula for dancing lights, and I'll just explain what each one. I was like, do you understand what this symbol means yet? From reading on the little alphabet thing we put here. What's this first symbol? And then I'll explain. It's like it means like movement, quick movement. So we translate it as dancing, right? Ooh, and then so this symbol, like bright, it just refers to light. And like, but once you do it, you have a symbol here, and you can tweak this either way, and it changes the shape of how the magic appears. Now, I prefer to have mine in a personage, so I write it this way. But you can also, and I'll like erase, I'll like wipe the ink away with my quill magically so it disappears, and then I'll rewrite it so it's, and I was like, and this puts it into three or four spheres, essentially. And I'll go, which would you rather see?
Which would I rather see?
Yes, I'm going to show you what the spell does. It makes light,
Okay.
but you can use it in different ways, but the two basic ways are, one, you can make what looks like a person out of light, or the other, you can make several balls of light that you can control individually.
Ooh, that one.
The balls? And I'll go, okay. That's the second one we talked about. And I'll go, watch this. And I will channel the magic through the formula that I wrote down. That way she can kind of watch how I do it without having to use whatever. And I'll cast dancing lights. And so it's just going to be 4, like, glowing balls floating through the air. And just, like, moving them around and stuff. As long as they're within 20 feet of one another, they can keep going. So it'll just kind of be going around like that.
Wow. And she is on Kel's head, writing this all down very methodically. Everything that you are telling her.
Yeah, and I'll just do that. I'll kind of just... We'll go over just the one spell and how it works and why.
Cool. Magic lesson on the way back to town. Real quick, we'll cut back over to Noctis for the morning to see if he wants to do anything before presumably coming to meet back up with you guys. Noctis? Hello?
Noctis is muted.
Muted, Noctis.
Not again. What was I asked again?
You wake up in the morning, and is there anything you want to do before? I presume that you're going to go meet up with them when they come back into town, but...
I get my morning stretches in.
Right.
You know, limber up and whatnot. Get a little thing of tea. Which I assume is... I mean, did the servants know that I was here? Or did I sneak in too well?
They don't seem surprised.
Okay.
But you don't know if that's because they noticed you come in or if they were just prepared in case.
That's fair. So I'll get a little thing of tea, you know, take a quick short bath, and then fly back out to my friends.
Okay. Noctis will meet up with you guys right as you are getting back into the city.
Excellent. let's get her home.
So are you guys just going to the spinner home?
I mean,
Yeah.
no. If that's where we're going first, I'm gonna go. Well, let's go sell some things and return the bodies and things like that, so that we can get the money to send with her when we part ways.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she gets to leave for a very long time. It might make it harder to pass her a large, quantity of the money through her mother. So we'll give it to her. I trust her.
I mean, it's for my family, I don't think my mom would turn it down.
Yes, but it's different
no.
if I bring the money versus you bring the money.
That's true. I'd rather bring the money home myself.
They'd assume I did it out of pity, but in fact you worked for this money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lead the way then? I don't know.
Yeah, because
where
I
to
don't
go.
know where we're going as well. So otherwise, I just have a lot of bodies in my bag, and so
You have
you'll
a
need to
house
tell us
here,
where.
though.
Yeah, but this is a landlocked thing. I don't.
Well, we'll need to see Mr. Smoldersong. He's probably by the HQ. I don't really know if he wants them, but he might. He does like fancy things. But he pays for the bodies at least.
Let's go. There. And I go, when we take the bodies, are we taking all the bodies for recovery?
What?
Well, we have all the corpses of people from this mission. I'm assuming you want to drop even your father off as well, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. My mom will know where we can go to say goodbye and everything.
All right.
Macy will direct you guys through the city to a building that is somewhat adjacent to the docks area that is does have some. It is a nicer looking building, has some of the shipping records area here, and you do see that the name on the proprietorship of this area is in fact one Chester Smoldersong. And
There you guys are. I've been looking for you for hours.
You could have just waited at the gate, but
You very
yeah, I
clearly
suppose.
just woke up.
No, I didn't. I took a bath. And so therefore I didn't just wake up.
Well, we all discussed it, and okay, I guess that's fine. You can go meet us later. We'll meet you later.
You'll need these, and I hold up the paws to prove the fact that we actually killed owlbears and we didn't just kill these people.
Oh,
Argue. That's a good point. All right, let's go do this. I've never turned in anything.
Well, they probably wouldn't think I was lying at least, but
If they accused me
fair.
of lying, that'd be a whole other problem for them as well.
It
I
just
look
helps them have
around
the
if there's
trophies.
any other. You know what? I'm just gonna. Should.
I knock on the door.
Macy
like-
climbs down from your shoulders at this point. She's like, no, I've got to walk now.
I don't know. Should she be the main one talking because she, or should one of us, or one of you?
I mean,
I don't know what would be best here.
I think Noctis, her, and I can take care of this.
Okay, I will. Unless if you want me to talk, I can wait outside. Or maybe I should just come in. I
I was
don't know.
gonna say, I'm gonna need you to help pull these bodies out.
Oh. Right. Okay.
You've only knocked, and at this point, the door opens. A drow woman is standing there, looks you over, and says, "How can I help you all?"
Hi there.
No,
We found the missing caravan men, and then I gesture over to Johannes to open the bag.
We have their corpses in this bag. We were told that there would be someone who would want them.
Ah, yes. All right, yes. You can turn over body retrieval. Standard reward is 20 gold piece per body. That's in total, not each. In total for each body returned, not for each of you, to clarify.
Right, yeah, we understand.
Good.
And
Excellent. Step inside here. We don't need to be taking corpses out on the street.
understood. I also figure you might want to know the knowledge of where the cart is stashed. It was
Cut.
the cart they were with.
Dash
Good.
somewhere?
Well, it's hidden.
We-
It's in some bushes near where the bodies were.
We didn't
Oh,
have
good.
horses, so we couldn't take the cart, and the cart was also damaged.
And
Of course.
it was also in bad repair.
It was bad repair because of these, and I hold up the paws.
Oh my. Well, congratulations. That's an impressive feat.
Actually, I believe they're paws.
Those are.
Johannes, that's not what you meant.
I know, I was trying to make
Oh.
a joke.
You are very funny, sir.
Anyways, let's go
right.
in and give you the bodies.
Yes, she lets you in through the door, and then through the front area of here is an office secretarial records area. She goes behind the counter and opens another door. And says,
We're not taking out bodies in the records room either. Please come back here.
Understood.
Some of the retrievals get rather eager, and I have to head them off a little. And please don't go pulling out corpses at random public places. It upsets the public.
Yeah, no, that would be very bad. Let's.
you go into a back room, and there are tables that she indicates for you to put the bodies on. She moves a few boxes off of some of them that are being used for various things being moved through here.
I will open my bag
Alright.
and I'll say, "All right, Welby, heave ho."
I will reach into the bag and. I think I'll pull out her father first. And then the remainder in no particular order. Laying them on the tables. Maybe not gently, because they're dead. But not roughly either. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Sure. The drow woman, she goes and gets a book. She says, I'll have to check them against our records of who was sent out. I can't be paying you for random bodies after all.
Right.
That would be most unnerving.
Yes, we don't want to go encouraging any unsavory activities. And Noctis, will you make me a perception check?
Of course. Uh, 17.
Okay. As this is going on, you notice just a few things around, a few details about this whole exchange. And you realize that the people paying for body retrieval are definitely reselling the bodies on the death market.
Interesting.
The woman, she comes over with her book of records. She's checking the bodies that you've brought. And she said, yep, that does seem to match what we have for...
Question. After you're done examining, can I speak with you alone for a minute?
Of course.
Okay.
Shall we go back to the front of the store? Or
Whatever is convenient.
That will probably be the most convenient. I'll be right back.
I cast the message spell as they're leaving, and I go, Noctis, stop flirting so hard. We're just trying to get this done with you.
Once I'm out of whisper shot of my friends, and we're alone, I'll be like, we don't want the first body resold into the death market. I just say it straight out.
Oh.
The little girl in there, the little girl in there with us, that's his daughter, and we would like to have him be actually buried.
Well, I rather doubt she expects that if she came with you here.
Well, she doesn't know much better. I'm the only one who knows better in this group. And I give her a wink.
Right. That's just not typically how we handle this. If you would like to pay the full market value, I can do that. Or you can take the body with you. But we won't be paying a body retrieval fee if that is the case.
Give us half for her father. I'll pay her the difference. So give us 10 gold on him, and it will remain our little secret.
Well, are you taking the body with you then?
We will take the father. We'll take the father back. The exchange will remain our little secret.
All right.
And you'll only, again, pay half for that. So.
I may have to check with Mr. Smoldersong to see if that arrangement is permissible. That's rather like paying you to not bring a body back to us. That's
true, but it's also maintaining the public perception of what you do here.
You are not from around here, are you?
Does it look like I am?
Doesn't sound like you are. However, we are happy to cater to such sophisticated clientele. So, if this is very important, I will go speak with Mr. Smoldersong.
That'd be great.
And I guess, you just want me to tell him that you would like us to pay you to not provide anything?
We're providing with the two other bodies.
Yes, and we're paying you the regular rate for those.
Right. And not everyone knows that you're reselling these bodies on the death market. We can keep that on the down low, is what I'm saying.
Dio, I just got a question from a player's perspective. Not technically part of this. So, the death market, as a player, is that like a... What exactly is that?
Is that like medical or is that like necromancy?
You don't know. You don't have that information, I'm sorry.
Okay. But I'm assuming from the sounds of it, just as a player, not as a character, that everyone knows what's going on here, except technically, probably myself. I'm not even part of this conversation. So, like, Noctis isn't realizing that everyone who brings these bodies here knows that these bodies aren't going back to them, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured from her reaction.
Or buried. It's one of those open secrets. They might not know in so many words, but it's sort of a...
I thought it was a completely secret thing. That was my understanding.
It is in many places. In this case, however,
She's saying, people aren't expecting us to return the bodies to them. So you would,
Oh, is that
You
really
think that's
not
all
much
we
of an
got?
issue in this? Is that really not much of an issue in this part of the world?
Well, we keep it for the niceties, We don't speak of the gruesome details. But if you are threatening to drag the gruesome details into the memories of all the bereaved families, that would be rather unpleasant.
Let me talk
We can't
to the
really pay for body retrieval if we're not getting something out of it either. You understand, it is business.
Okay, give
They
me a
get-
second to talk to the child.
All right.
Child,
I-
I'm going to eat your dad.
I pull Macy aside.
Mhm.
Just kind of ask her, what do you, after turning your father in here, what do you think is the protocol? What do you think happens?
Well,
Right.
we get the money, and then you can come and say goodbye and things, and then Mr. Smoldersong takes care of disposal. And my mom says, if you don't want to know what it means, don't ask.
Okay. Is your mom okay? I think your mom would like to know that this is who you're bringing it to. Have
Well-
you talked to her about that? Or I guess you haven't.
This is who my dad worked for.
Fair.
She knows.
Well, we brought him here without talking to her about it first.
Well, I'm pretty sure she'd rather this than Mr. Smoldersong showing up at our house, which is probably what will happen.
Does he normally do that?
Not a lot. But she does not like it.
How far away is her house from here?
This is close to the river border into the north side of the city, and her house is a decent ways away from that. So you're in the same half of the city, but her house is much farther south from here. So about a 45-minute walk.
And if I was flying?
Like a 30-minute fly.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, alright. I understand. I would probably... I'm just trying to think how we probably want to arrange this. Do you think perhaps we want to have him held here, but put the sale on hold until your mom can get here?
What?
Do we want to have him stay here until your mom can get here, and she gets the final say in whether or not she wants to turn him over fully? Or, and then you get paid for it, or if she doesn't want to, you take him back and you don't get paid.
I guess, if you want.
Well, I'm thinking about your mother. I think your mother might be very cross if she doesn't get a say.
All right.
All right. I kind of relayed that information to the proprietor, just saying that I'm gonna try and go get the mom, or at least ask her. Right.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll head off to talk to her.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, Mark just leaves, and the drow woman comes back in. She says, "Well, it looks like we'll be here for a little bit while we wait for him to return. I can pay you for the first two now, if you would like, or we can just wait and handle it all at once."
I guess. Would you all like, I suppose you're gonna be here for a moment.
Did she come back in to say this, or is she still just with Noctis?
Yeah. She's
I
in
left.
with you guys now, because
Okay,
Noctis left,
I'm
so
just
she's in
making
here
sure.
to tell you guys, we'll be back later! And we'll wait for him before I can finalize payment on one of the bodies.
I can tell that she is a bit weirded out that something's not going normal, but I also realize I'm a mute bodyguard, or at least I'm not supposed to talk,
So,
and so
I guess...
I will stay here.
Are we trying to figure out whether or not we... Because Macy seems okay with getting paid for the body, right?
This is just
That was
kind
her
of
plan.
suspicious.
Okay, I'm just gonna look around and I'm gonna go. No, we'll be leaving both bodies. That seems the process is familiar here, and no need to do anything different than you usually would.
Your other friend has gone to search for the girl's mother for...
Well, it sounds like they know what's going on, and I'll be very honest, she's not from this part of the world, if you understand my meaning.
I understand perfectly. Many folks are quite sentimental about this, and it's just understandable.
Yeah, so I don't think that's much of a worry there. Yeah, that's... You do what makes you feel most comfortable in this situation. And while you figure that out, I guess, do you know where we could, anyone who might want to buy owlbear eggs?
Owlbear eggs.
I'll nod. From
Fertilized
behind.
Wow.
owlbear eggs, it feels like, but
Wow. You know, I will inquire. Would you all like to sit? There are some chairs. She goes to unstack some chairs from the corner of the room.
We'll help her unstack chairs.
I will take the very first seat.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, you all just wait here. I'll be back momentarily.
And Maisie stayed with us, right?
Yes, Macy has stayed with you.
Cool. I'm just gonna lean down and I'm gonna go.
I think he left.
What's that?
I think Noctis did not take her with him.
I'm just gonna lean
So-
down to her. I'm assuming she stayed. And I'm gonna go. So, they buy the bodies. You get the money. They dispose of it. Do you know what the disposal consists of, or is it just they're taken care of, as far as you know?
I don't know. My mom won't tell me.
Understandable. I write the book. Don't know what happens to bodies? Question mark. And I go, all right. Well, seems like Noctis is throwing a fit about something. We'll find out more about that, I guess, when he comes back. In the meantime,
He says it should be my mom's decision and not...
I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but it seemed like... I guess it is always best to check with your mother first. But
Yeah.
we're splitting the price for the bodies. We didn't discuss terms for the eggs, though.
Right.
What are you thinking?
I don't know how much they're gonna sell for.
Neither do I. How about this? We'll do an equal split always, except for Noctis, because he wasn't there for the retrieval of the eggs.
That sounds fair.
I go in for a handshake.
She shakes her hand, and her hand is so tiny.
Perfect. And I go, now while we wait, you practice.
She nods and sits down on the floor to open her book and practice. She's distinctly sitting so that she cannot see the dead bodies.
Good.
I will also sit in the way, and I'm big.
I will dancing lights, but instead it's going to be a medium-sized personage. and it's just gonna be standing there like, this is your example, but it's gonna be blocking the way.
I love it. All right, we go to Noctis now as he arrives at the Spinner home.
I knock at the door once again.
She opens the door and looks around and looks confused to see only you.
Okay,
Something
so here's
happened.
the thing. It's all fine. They
Oh.
decided, apparently while I was gone, that they were going to go straight to the body turn-in.
Oh, that was
So
probably Moses' idea.
it was her idea, from what I understand.
Hmm.
I asked them to hold off on turning in your husband until you could have a say. And you could see him if you would like.
I see.
Would you like to go there now, or do you want his body to bury it, or is that...
Look,
I understand what they do there. I understand how it works.
well, in that case, please don't think less of me, but we can't really do without the retrieval money.
I understand.
I have no money to pay for a burial either.
I understand. Do you want to go see him before the sale, that is?
I imagine your companions are there at the moment.
They are.
I would rather do that with some amount of privacy, so the bodies will still be there this evening.
Okay. Sounds good. And I will fly off. I'll dash for as long as I can, just to make the trip a little shorter.
Sure thing. Johannes, will you make me a perception check?
I will indeed. Clicky click. Hold on. I gotta figure out which of these buttons the screenshots. That was less. It's a 24,
Nice.
but it was a natural 20, and there's another +1 on there from my luck stone, so there's a 25. But nat
Nice.
20 really.
As you guys are sitting here and Macy is sitting working hunched over her notebook, you do spot at one point that she's not working on the dancing lights cantrip. Whatever she is studiously doing seems to have to do with the rune that you wrote on her hand the night before.
Oh no. She's not
But
working on
with a
raising
nat
heads or anything.
20, with a natural 20, you can also tell that she's getting somewhere with that, which shouldn't be possible, but she is.
Well, it would have been like an actual magic rune, so... Oh no! Oh no!
You just gave her a fake explanation for it, but it was a real rune.
Well, it's not
No, you're
technically a fake thing. I just gave it more of a meaning than it would have had, right? Like runes are just like a word that means something that when interpreted.
Like if you just
through
put the
magic.
letter A on her hand and you're like, this means or the S that means
So yeah,
what
so
does-
alchemical symbols, like the ones that I imagine for magic use, they're words, not symbols. So each one has a meaning, right? So I feel like this would have been something along the same lines as I don't know, bless isn't necessarily like a spell that would be arcane, but it would be used for things that are like that, like bravery and things like that. It would have been like a rune for strength specifically. So that'd be interesting. This little girl's gonna do some crazy things in the future one day. She learns power word bravery.
As you have noticed that and started to realize what she is doing, that is when Noctis will return. And around that time we will have the drow woman also returns to the room, and she's
she sees Noctis coming. She's like, "Oh, you're back. Alone?"
She will be coming back later tonight to pay her respects, but
Of course.
she gave the go ahead.
Excellent. Wonderful. And then you said you had some owlbear eggs that are available for purchase.
You have owlbear eggs?
Yes, we have.
She's looking at
owlbear
Johannes.
eggs.
How many did you say?
I did not say. But we have 3.
Great. Wonderful. Well, we would be happy to purchase those for 200 gold piece per egg, if that is agreeable.
I lean down to Macy, and I go, "Does that sound agreeable to you?"
A lot of money.
A lot of money. I think it can do your family quite well, don't you?
You can see her doing math in her head, trying to figure out how much of it she's
I
getting.
stand up and I go,
As
"That's quite agreeable," and I reach to
as
shake
a
my hands.
bystander, can I just? I mean, would I have any chance of having any idea of how valuable this is? Like, if this is a fair price for this?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Funnily enough, Johannes has no idea whether this is a fair deal at all. He just knows that sounds like a good amount of money, and that is more than she'll see in a year as an adult, as a poor landlocked person. This is horrifying.
Despite my +5, that's a 9.
You know what? This woman seems like a shrewd businesswoman. She probably knows exactly how much an owlbear egg costs.
Would I know of any if owlbear eggs would be used in the death market? Not necessarily as death market things, but for the same purposes.
Ooh. Make a history check.
Okay. History for me is... There we go, okay. An 11.
Probably not for the same purposes, but similar clientele might be interested in purchasing them.
Okay.
But you also know plenty of just winged ones and people who want like exotic pets and things, so
It's very fair.
plenty of good reasons to buy them.
I lean over to Johannes. Did I tell you my father owned a displacer beast?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
tried to
You
convince me to
just
go in the cage with it.
That's right.
That's why I never go to your house. Your family's crazy.
Yes. That's the reason you never go to my house.
Yes. It's also very far in a different kingdom, and you don't have any books.
Well, I
How
don't
could you
have...
have a house that big and no books? Your houses are bigger than mine. Not a single book.
The drow woman is politely waiting for you two to finish your whispered conversation.
I turn to her. I'm like, sorry about that.
No problem. No problem at all. Here, I have... So, for the 3 body retrievals that you do, you are leaving all 3 of them here?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're not just to confirm. So, great. Plus the 3 eggs, if I can see those real quick.
I will open the bag and I will motion for Welby to pull them from the bag.
We can just put them up
I
on
know
one of
my
the-
role here. I have my role. I will perform my role. I'll put 1, 2, 3 eggs on the table.
Excellent. I'm just going to make sure that these are
I will
indeed...
snort slightly.
Huh?
Because she said
Mhm.
excellent.
handkerchief, sir.
No, sorry. Thought you were joking.
Oh,
And I'll back away.
right.
Anyway, I'm just going to check them out real quick to make sure they are indeed viable and what you say they are. I'm sure that they are, but formalities. And she goes over the eggs and does a few spells that she mutters to examine them, and then looks up and says, well, that does all seem to be in order. I will go gather your payment if you will wait just one more moment. And Emily, it is the end of summer heading into fall right now.
Okay, cool.
He returns a moment later with the gold and says, that is 660 gold pieces, I believe.
Perfect.
Would you like me to divide that, or will you be handling that amongst yourselves?
We'll handle that, no worries. Nothing else to take your time. We appreciate the business.
Well, we appreciate your business.
All right.
Can I just do an insight check into her general demeanor after receiving the eggs?
Sure, inside check.
Eight. 23.
This is a great deal for them. She's business-wise having a great day, and you can also just tell with that insight check that she is going to be just as polite as possible to not offend either of you two winged ones who are here. She's just, whatever you guys say is as correct as she can allow it to be.
All right. I ignore the fact that we didn't get the best possible deal for us, but Noctis doesn't really care about that. He has money, so.
All right. Well, thank you all. Absolutely. Let us know if there's anything we can help you with, or if you have any other business you would like to conduct in the future. You obviously know where to find us.
All right, perfect.
All right.
I will
And then-
follow the rest of them out.
And we got the payment, right? We have it in
Yes,
our hands.
I have it in my.
Okay. All right.
Have
I've
it
got it in
your
my
house.
bag. I'm gonna get it taken care of.
Yep, you have the money.
Yeah. After we're out of the place, we're like, all right, let's go your place, Johannes, and let's count it immediately.
We can. We'll take care of that. We'll count the rest after we deliver Macy to her mother, along with the money that they.
Yeah, I really should go home.
All right.
We'll go deliver. Tired.
All right.
You deliver a child. Who's
And as
pregnant?
you guys leave, you see Macy looks really relieved. She goes, we didn't even have to talk to Mr. Smoldersong. That's good, because I don't like them.
Good to know.
He probably wouldn't like you either, but he'd never say it. He's too polite.
Also good to know, I guess.
Alrighty. So you guys arrive back at the Spinner household. Phoebe looks incredibly relieved to finally see the entire group of you, including her daughter, when she opens the door this time.
Oh my goodness, Macy, you can't go sneaking out. Like, sorry. Kind of. I'm only kind of sorry.
And she's only kind of sorry because of this, and we start dealing out the gold.
Yeah, I will. I would have already been. I would have just been arranging in my bag while we were walking. I will pull out. 180 gold for them.
I believe that is more than the agreed upon amount.
It is
Is
not
that-
more than the agreed upon amount, because I said she would get an equal share of the eggs that we were going to leave Noctis out of, and that's
Mhm.
and that's half of the money for the bodies. So That would be 150 gold for the egg splits, and then 30, which is half of the 60 for the bodies.
Oh, yep. I had an error on my math, so that's good.
Yeah,
that you did
it went weird for me for a second. I had to do it like 5 times to make sure I got it right.
Nope, you're right. Yeah. Her mom's eyes go wide. She's like, that's definitely more than any portion of body retrieval fee.
It turns
No.
out owlbear eggs sell for an immense amount.
Your daughter's a very smart girl. She had
Also,
Mhm.
I point to Macy. We got, she shorted us on the amount of money she could have given us for them. But so keep that in mind for the future. We didn't challenge her on it. We could have.
Yes, but we don't know market price, so we would
That's
have been.
true.
It would have been up in the air. But I look at Macy and I go, remember, study, and not just that stuff, everything in your life. But also do what your mother says. But also study.
Wait, did she? Wait, hang on. Quick question.
Mhm.
The lady said 200 per egg.
Uh-huh.
So a total of
So
600.
then, yeah, that'd be 600. So she would get 330, right?
No. We split the eggs equally amongst everyone but you.
In the
So it's
party.
split 5 ways.
Oh,
So
see.
that's what I told her. I'm still going to split it equally between the party afterwards. The little girl deserves more money in my mind.
Noctis does the math in his head, and I just lean into you to whisper, "I'll be taking my from you."
I was going to say, shh. Just going to shush, and I'm just going to go, well, this is it. Probably not the best, not what you were hoping for from your night, but here you go.
Phoebe just like bursts into tears, and Macy is like, "You should probably go."
I lean down and I go, I'm not good at this, but I think you should hug your mother. And I go,
Yeah.
we'll take our leave. And I kind of just like motion for everyone to like leave, and I go, let's all go.
All right, you guys leave. Where are you headed now?
I believe it was Johannes's house.
Yeah, we'll reconvene at the manse. I have had some time to think. So I have a new plan for things. Yes, let's go.
All right.
And when we
Should
get
we-
there, I'll divvy out 96 gold to each member of the party.
Everybody
Yay.
adds up your inventory.
96 gold. I like the
Bill
money.
doesn't know what to do with
I'll
this. This
say,
is
I
more
know
money than
it's
he's
not
seen in his
much.
entire life.
But this is a good way to start our journey together, I think.
There were voices overlapping. Did you just say, I know it's not much?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Beautiful.
How much was that again? Number?
96.
96.
Because I divided what was left equally amongst us, even though I told the little girl we weren't giving Noctis any. It wasn't
Okay,
true.
there we go.
Okay, I now have a lot more money than I used to have.
I've got a good amount. I've got 101 gold and 5 silver pieces. We can
I've got
do something.
currently more. I have 106 gold. So I started with 10 gold for some reason.
I only started with 6. That's sad.
That's so funny.
I had spent
It
my
might
allowance
come from
traveling.
my background. I don't remember where it came from.
It was all your savings squirreled away.
Yeah. That's life savings. Yours is your allowance.
All right.
Yes.
While I'm divvying it up, I'm gonna be like, listen, I have a new plan. Not that, things didn't go well the last time we tried, but I think an actual plan would work, and I think we need to use all the strengths and assets that we have. I was trying to do this landlocked style, and I don't think that's gonna work for what I'm asking for your help with. So I would like you to think of this as part of the initial steps of payment. This will be money to help us, but also, and look, the favor we can get from this will be very good. The patron who has asked us, I was like, and then I'm trying to think, like, did I tell everyone who asked us to do this?
You implied it. I don't think you
gave
ever said it outright.
picture, I think.
Cool. Just wanted to
You-
make sure that I had only implied it heavily. I'm like, cool. Okay, so here's my plan. And I'm like, and this will depend a lot on you, Mother Kent. Ma Kent. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm gonna need your help. Because you are an expert on beets.
Oh, I just farm them.
Yes. And
Filling that little girl sack.
I was doing some research on beets because apparently beets are an investment that are going to be made one way or another by my family. So, and I just like get this look on my face that's like, I will learn to deal with them somehow. Like, so I have a plan. The person we're looking for was a gardener. Gardeners know how to plant and grow things. And I figure I am known as a weirdo amongst even the winged ones. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. With your help. I would like to... Now, it's going to seem very rude in the beginning. I'm going to impose upon the matron as myself, full stature known as Viscount Johannes de Plumet. And I'm going to demand is kind of a strong word, but it's going to be a demand that she arrange enough landlocked for me to interview about beets and landlocked interaction with beets and uses of. And we're going to genuinely interview like everyone but who we're looking for, and then we'll pose whatever questions we need or see what they might actually want out of this situation. But that way everyone knows everything has just been about beets and no one thinks anything otherwise, so it's not dangerous. It's just me being the usual weird self I am in the kingdom, except now I've just moved my way towards the landlocked.
I sort of flashed back to the memory of what happened previously, where I literally gave her a jar of beets with a note that just flat out said, about the,
Your son wants to know that you're all right.
Yes.
I was gonna say, last time, like, I had you pass a note, and that's a little weird. Like, they're not gonna know how to respond to that. I think it'd be better, like, a one-on-one FaceTime kind of conversation. And we'll ensure that the matron is not part of those interviews for the most part. That way she can maintain a semblance of separation. Do you feel comfortable assisting in that?
Sorry, player me just had a brain blank. Give me 1 second. I mean, I already told you it's all taken care of. But if you want to talk about beets, be my guest. I don't know what you're.
Well, I came up with a lot of ideas for beats anyway, so I would just like some more ideas from other people.
Got a strange fascination.
Well, at first I just thought they
I thought you didn't.
something you ate because you couldn't afford anything else. But after watching you two beat up those owl bears, there might be something more to them. Also, my hands have been stained ever since I left your home, and I think, man, these would be a great product to use in lots of different things, just for the fact that they stain things so well. There's got to be other uses for them as well, and if you can keep growing them and whipping them out like that, we can do some other things.
I mean, our beats are for sale.
Yes, and we'll get there. Beats.
Thank you for having the quote, because I was like, I could remember the character, I couldn't remember the exact quote. That's perfect.
I could just imagine at night, just it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't be Johannes himself. It would be one of the servants trying to wash one of his outfits from the farm, and he's just like, ouch, damn spot, and he's just like scrubbing really hard. But yes, so okay, does it sound like a plan? We can try it, and plus this way she has a way to respond to us anyways, to my very vague note that I left.
Welby is just going to shrug. It sounds clever, and I am not a clever man.
You don't have to be. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stand at attention the entire time and just make sure no one tries to hurt us or is listening in.
The first one I can do. The second one I can try for.
You'll stand in the room silently with them. How about that?
Yes.
Cool. If anyone tries to hurt me, you hurt them first.
Understood.
This works perfect. And I look at Kel and I go, and you can stand outside and make sure no one comes to try and hurt us as well.
Why are people gonna come and hurt us?
That'll be a lot more explaining than we really need to do right now. Just know that politics is very dangerous, and nobles are much worse than you even think.
But people, okay, yeah,
Amen
I
to
understand that, but if people actually try and come and hurt us, am I actually trying to stop them?
Yes.
But if they're nobles, that means they're winged ones.
No, but if you're working for me, then you have reason. You are now, as of the moment you took that money, my employee, and thus justified in anything you do to defend my life. What I've done is given you just cause.
Sure, something that I can wear that people know that.
I will look into that. There's probably actually very much a thing. And then I'll look at Noctis and I go, and your job is to not say anything or let people hurt us, and just you're better at keeping your eyes out than. And I look at everyone else and I go, than everyone else for the most part. Mostly because you're all sneaky.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I pull
You
the
sure he'd
Noctis
be the
snack
best at
out
that?
of my bag and I shake it in front of his face and say, listen.
Yeah.
When we're doing this, you'll get 3 Noctis treats if you prevent anyone from spying on us while we are doing this.
Ah, okay.
Say, I agree.
I agree.
Now, tell me what you just agreed to.
While you're interrogating people, I'll keep my eyes out and prevent any problems from arising.
Perfect. I throw him the candy.
I jump like a dog and just eat it out of the air.
Excellent.
Perfect. Also, now what time of the day is it?
This is early afternoon.
Okay. I think we can go now. Well, we'll eat lunch first. That sounds like a much better idea. And bathe, obviously, and then we'll give her time to arrange this for tomorrow morning. But we'll go over in full force. I'll push my weight around, and then I'll tell her we'll arrive on the morrow, and we'll do our interviews then. Agreed?
Agreed.
Yes.
We're coming back in the morning. Is that sorry? Out of here.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go tonight. I'm gonna make a big show of pushing the matron around. It's not gonna be real. Please acknowledge that. Please understand that. But that way, no one can say she did it willingly or conspired or anything like that. And then we'll get a meeting with her in her office. I'll explain what the plan is. I'll have her do it anyways because she technically cannot defy me. And then we'll tell her we'll be back tomorrow.
I'm not sure she agrees with you.
It's not about her agreeing with me. She just can't fight back. That is.
Well, what I mean is it may be more real than you intend.
No, it's going to be real, but it has to be to an extent. So. I'll be as gentle as possible.
She's just kind of like lost in thought for a minute. Just thinking. Because I mean, yeah.
So we're going to go over there, you're going to boss her around, then pull her into an office, say, just kidding, and then say, round everyone up.
Well, we're
going to talk
I don't want to
about
bump
beats.
her around in public, per se, unless she won't just come meet with us in her office. Then I'll push towards a meeting so I can explain. But either way, we have to get her into the office, explain what's going on. But I also know she's not going to want to meet with us because when you were talking about things with her. Wait, was I there for that part of the conversation? When Welby said things to her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, just
Well-
wanted to make sure. And just be like, that's why you're not to talk again. Unless she asks you a direct question only pertaining to you.
Okay.
You're fixing to make my knitting circle rather complicated, sir.
I would say, you don't have to be there for the initial part, just for the interviews. Which can be explained away pretty easily as needing a subject matter expert on beats and all things beats.
But then why are you talking to people who don't farm beets?
Oh,
About
because
beats?
I'm a noble and I'm eccentric and I don't know any better.
Well, yeah, but why? I already know that, but why are you talking to them about beets?
No,
Because she's right here.
We need a good excuse to get the ex-gardener from the palace into a room so I can speak with her about the situation. Now, the other like 18 roughly are going to be alibis when people try and ask them what it was all about. They're just going to be like, some weird winged guy just wanted to ask us questions about beets. And just grilled us about beets for like 20 minutes. And he wouldn't take the fact that I'm allergic to beets as an answer kind of thing.
Could she just choose to not send the right person?
No.
How would we know if she doesn't send, like...
She's quite a good secret keeper.
Well, at this point, if they don't look anything like gone against, then we're in for a whole other problem. And then it's just going to be a day discussing
Wouldn't it be
beets.
better... maybe... Instead of talking about beets, we think it's this gardener lady who's taking care of the Beatrice, right?
No, she bedded down Beatrice on our first night. Not when I returned after our conversation.
Right. Couldn't.
She came out herself for that one.
How? How would we know if she actually is the mother?
Well, one, we can ask. Doesn't have to technically tell us, but I can. We can work on that when we're there. It's going to be a process, and then
DM, do I know if there are magical, not like paternity kits, but like relatedness kits that I could buy, like on the black market or something?
23andMe, magical
I
23andMe.
technically wouldn't Identify be able to do something like that?
No,
Not
I would
to
think
roll an
Legend
Arcana
lore.
check.
Arcana K. I have a +3 to that.
No, because I would
Meanwhile,
tell you spells are affecting.
I think I have, like, out of character, I have more or less confirmation from what Priscilla said that she's who we're looking for, but I'm just not sure if I
got a nat 20.
say it here.
Absolutely, but you need both people in the same room for that.
In the same room. Okay. So it's not like I can get like a blood prick
No.
thing or... Okay.
No, but if you have two people, you can definitely get some magical thing that'll tell you if those two people are related, but you do need both people in range. And the range is not like huge.
Could we? Would it be, instead of doing all the work, but we don't know, because I don't really remember her face, and you've been having us try to look at people's faces. Couldn't we just have, like, Noctis sneak over there, get a good look at everyone, and see who looks like the person that we're looking for?
Well, it's not just about finding who she is. I want them to arrange the meeting with her there so that we can see if she even wants to be reunited with her child, or potentially who is her child, or anything like that.
Okay.
She could say no, and I won't try and arrange a meeting. I'll just be like, found a person potentially, here they are, and that's it. Because they're not necessarily, they're not really even hoping for much. They just, a little hope for finding family can go a long way. Especially if you don't have much family even amongst your family.
I don't know what you just said, but sure.
Are you a persuasive guy?
No.
You want?
No.
Do you want to try?
Sure, I can try charisma.
It's just like I don't know, general charisma. I don't know what's a good.
I'll try and persuade you.
All right, I'm trying to think of what's a good amount to be at my persuasion. I mean, this is like my oldest. One of the people I've known the longest here in this place.
Got an 18.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I had to roll high for that. I rolled I rolled a 14 plus my 4.
All right. Then I will just mention.
What are you worried about?
Then
Well, I have a +3 to persuasion, and then I have a +1 to everything because of my luck stone.
Okay. So I won't say that I told her everything, but I will say that I more or less got confirmation that who we're looking for is here.
Perfect, which is why I think if we can get this arranged, we can have a one-on-one with her, but not, if she's being kept an eye on by the palace, this gives us a way to speak with her without it being suspicious.
It's still pretty suspicious.
It's suspicious only until they realize who interviewed her, and then it's just, oh, he's being weird again.
I'm sorry. Was there a question asked of me?
No.
No, I think you're just pausing to.
Okay, sorry.
Let that
My
happen.
child came and asked me a question, so then there was
Yes.
silence, and I was like, eh.
We heard the was not what was said, but just that the child was there. So
Okay.
that's why we were all kind of like paused to let you deal with that.
I heard what she said. I understand, but I have the context to decipher it.
She's back to bed.
So I don't know a better plan.
Might be. I should go. Even if we're not going out, I should go check up on Beatrice. Make sure that she's still comfortable where she's at. So maybe don't do it while I'm there.
Fair.
I guess if you see anyone who looks particular, I don't know.
I mean, we passed on the message. I trust Priscilla will get it to her.
Welby will nod.
All right. If you trust that, we can throw my plan up. That's just fine.
I mean, you can do your beat thing. Out of character, like 100% not confident in this, but May is like, yeah, she'll do the right thing. I believe in this, but May is.
But so far, what is the right thing in her opinion?
She's just like, well, whatever the right thing is, she'll do it.
I'm just trying to get a message across. I'm like, okay, how about this? We don't do that plan. I reach out to my person. I let them know. Do we even have a name? I can just tell them where they're at and see what they want me to do.
No name. I imagine it'd be a different name, too.
That's
given
very
that she's
fair.
I mean, if you want to do your beat thing.
How about this? You go by, you do your whole beat thing. Well, I mean, you check
Well, it was your beat.
No. Your beat is beated. You go check on your steed, and if there's any updates or whatever else, then you get that, and we can rethink it after you get back today or tonight or whatever it is if you're going out knitting, if that's how that works. And I'll just send a message and then see what goes with that. And we'll just do that. How's that sound, team? And everyone else can go shopping. Actually, first, and I'm going to cast Unseen Servant. And then I'm gonna, if this is possible, I'd like to cast Unseen Servant, which is a cantrip, or which is a spell, and do Dancing Lights as a cantrip, and just make it, instead of an unseen servant, it's just a very bright light of a servant. That way they're visible, and I'm gonna go have them like pick up a bell and ring it at the, what do we call her, the steward of the household, and see if you could come here, because I was going to inquire with her and see, like, is there some sort of like house sigil thing that employees can wear? Like, so that way people know they are employed by me and not like, lying about it or something. Since these are my bodyguards and stuff now, just that kind of thing.
I'm just picturing. I mean, no, I know that you mean the taller two, but I'm just imagining the fact that I'm there, and you're just like, because these are my bodyguards, like going to a full group, and then just like tiny bent over old lady.
Well, like I'll be like bodyguards, and I'll be like, and employees in general.
Yeah, so Abigail shows up to get that question from you, and she's like nodding and listening as you're describing this question. She's like, "You mean like the servant's uniform, or like, do you just want us? Like, do you want full? What exactly are you guys in need of here?" Because the answer is yes, that does exist. Do
Okay,
you
perfect.
need?
I just need that, like, they're just worried that if someone tries to attack me and they attack them back, that they will get in trouble unless there's some way to, like, verify they're employed by me to protect me.
Gotcha. Right.
I don't know how this works. I'm very sheltered. I'm realizing that a lot more
Oh,
lately.
yeah.
Well, that's the first step in learning is realizing what you don't know.
That's what Uncle Harold always said.
Let's see. We can probably get them. I mean, I could get them full sets of uniforms if you want, but I don't know if they really want all new clothes. They seem to have their own. Or we could get some kind of a pendant or something that is the house crest.
I think that would work just fine. They probably don't want to wear our, like, house colors or anything. That probably makes the most sense. Just
I'll look
little
into that.
pendant things.
Yeah, that'll probably take me a day or so to get together, but I can do that for you.
I appreciate you so much.
So that's one for three of them. Three? I assume Noctis doesn't need one.
No, Noctis doesn't need one.
Great.
I
Three.
pop out at that moment. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
I look at everyone and was like, is there anything else?
I mean, I think I go to Oh, is this DM or is this Abigail speaking?
This is Abigail speaking.
Oh.
I do think that I needed to speak with you, ma'am. She points at you, May. About a potential contract about your wares. Your son mentioned we might have something to discuss.
Oh, well, she kind of like turns to Kel. Kel, why don't you come along?
Excellent. I hope you were all quite all right last night. Noticed that at least most of you did not come home.
We killed 2 owlbears.
Wow.
And then I sold their eggs and bodies this morning.
You have had an eventful night and day.
And we will have many more, hopefully.
Good for you.
He just looks really pleased with himself, like, adventure, yes.
Abigail goes with the Kents to another room, and we don't have to roleplay the whole contract thing, essentially, of just an agreement so that she can pay you guys and then have the written contract so she can go pick up the beats at the docks when they arrive from shipments and things. So you guys will get from that 36 gold collectively, additionally.
You got all of that. You've been the one that's in control of the family fund, so.
Well, you took the initiative here, and she'll she'll pass most of it to you.
Fight.
I just have a feeling they're one of those families that just hides money on each other. Like, they're like, nah. She's like, 6 for me, 30 for you. And he's like, okay, fine. And the next morning she wakes up and she's just like covered in 30 gold. And she's just like, ah. And then he like walks out of his bedroom and like all of a sudden he's got the 30 gold in his pants somehow. Like she's a monk, so she's sneaky like that.
Oh. When you were saying they hide the money on each other, I was imagining like a couple, like kind of aside from those the Kents, but like a couple at a counter, like they need to pay for something, and so like she reaches into his pocket and pulls out a dollar bill, hands across.
Aw.
Hey man, whatever works.
Like, she, like, takes off his belt, unfolds it, pulls out a dollar bill, and he didn't even know that that thing folded.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so Kel gets 30 of that gold.
So I
Okay.
guess we are waiting for to see how the message goes.
Yep, and I'll just relay a quick message to Princey Poo, and
I'll remind you to write it down first.
Yes. You.
Why would I need to do that?
I love how Johannes
you
is
were
the one
saying
to
last
say that
time.
there's a limit, and then
You said last time that there's supposed to be a limit.
That's
so
true. That's true. It'll be fine. I'm good at these things. Magic's my whole deal. And then I'll go and I'll send my little message, and it'll just be like, okay, probably at monastery as gardener, trying arrange meeting. Yep, you could respond to this message.
Awesome. A response does come through. He says, I'm glad you're all right. And that was very fast. You worked very quickly. I guess I'll wait for another update. See what you found.
Man, it was way easier to just give a message like that. I should have just been like, here's a status update instead of trying to give a whole weird plan with no plan initially. That's man, I'm an idiot. I'm glad this thing is not relaying the message still, because it's once a day. Oof.
Yeah. Once a day. Awesome.
Good news, everybody. I passed along the message.
Successfully without any awkwardness this time.
Now he's just gonna wait for further updates. It's like we have a small time frame to do this, and then we can just do it. It's crazy. I don't know why I panicked so much initially. All right, let's. Who knows? Maybe next week will be a shopping episode. We'll all update our things. Who knows?
Yeah, we are getting to 10, so we will wrap it up here where we are. Your current plans sound like to do some kind of questioning of people at the shrines the next day. Well, we'll get to that next week. You all are significantly richer than you used to be. Well, some of you significantly, some of you marginally.
You mean significantly richer, like ever? Probably holds more money than all the small village.
Right, the Kents combined, this is more money than the Kents have had at one time as a family ever.
Probably, like,
idea what to do.
Also more than they've had cumulatively for, like,
generations.
Yes.
I don't want. Yeah, you've gotten a lot of money today.
And it's not even mixed up in beets. Most of their wealth has probably just been like beet related. Like, oh, we have so many jars of beets. You know how much money that is for us? So much money.
I mean, you're not wrong.
True.
For Noctis, this is like go buy an ice cream kind of money.
Yeah.
He comes back with gelato and he's like, I need more. All right.